Hi, I'm Joe Dayton. This is my second application video for a GIE. This one is for the, sorry, there's a fly in the way. This one's for the China-Japan GIE. So looping back to my first video, my primary motivation for traveling on a GIE, first and foremost is just that I want to get to travel and see more of the world. To this point in my life, I haven't had a lot of opportunities to go international, mainly from a economic point of view. I haven't been able to do so, and it's definitely something I want to do a lot of in my life is travel and see the world and get as many experiences as I can from different countries. So to date, I've only been to a few Caribbean islands. I've been to the Bahamas, the Cayman Islands, and then Belize and Mexico. And those are all on vacations. The South American or Central American countries were on a cruise. So that's my primary motivation for the GIE, but then also just getting the experience of other cultures, getting to see how other parts of the world interact and how people there kind of live and act on a day-to-day basis. And for this particular program for China-Japan, it was initially the one that I was most interested in until the presentation kind of swayed me toward the Southeast Asia GIE. But for this particular program, the reason I'm so interested in it is mainly because I wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. That stems from me growing up. One of my best friends is actually Japanese, and so his parents met. His dad was in the military and met his mom in Japan while he was stationed in, I'm not sure where he was stationed, but somewhere in Japan they met. And I've always been just really exposed to Japanese culture through my friend and their family. And that led me to taking a couple years of Japanese in college. And I've always just really appreciated their culture. A lot of things about just how humble and reserved they are in general. And then I'm a bit of a nerd. I love video games. So a lot of video games obviously stem from Japan. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. But just little things like that growing up have made me really intrigued in Japan in general. And in this case, China is just cherry on top to get to experience China as well in the same trip. And this will contribute to my future success, like my last video said, basically because I think experiencing other cultures, other people in other parts of the world, I think that experience is just invaluable. You get to see the world through a different lens, really, and it kind of opens up your eyes to how other people operate and other ways that you can look at situations other than just what you've grown up with. So I think it's a great learning experience to see these other parts of the world, and it's something that I haven't gotten really a chance to do much of up to this point. And as far as the qualities that I think I bring to the group that would make it a successful experience for everybody, I'm definitely an adventurous, outgoing person. And so being in a foreign country, I'm sure some people in the group will be in these countries for the very first time. I'm sure a lot of them will be there for the first time. And that can lead to some hesitation or some uncertainty on what to do or things to go see, whatever we may be up to in our free time when we're not, visiting companies and working together on any projects or assignments we may have on the GIE. I think outside of that, I can bring a lot of charisma and energy to the group to make it a much more rich experience other than just going to kind of check some boxes to meet some companies, meet some people, and then go home and call it a day. I think I can bring a lot of energy there, make it a lot more memorable for everybody, and more than just that. So right now for school for me, it's fully funded by student loans, so I really have no excuse to be messing around, and I'm definitely not. I'm taking the program and the school very seriously, and I'm looking to get every bit that I can out of the dollars that are being spent with student loans. And this is just another case where I'm going to put my best foot forward in the prep leading up to the GIE, the short classes that we work on as we get ready to go, and then whatever work we have there, I'll be putting my best foot forward the whole time. And I hope that would make it just a better experience all around for everybody else on the trip with me. So that's it for my second application, and I appreciate your consideration. So thank you.